Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, we'll be talking about how to get the M16 in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. This has been a long-awaited prize weapon. I think it's actually really good, especially for the amount of damage it has, how easy it is to use. Might be one of the first actual weapons that Rockstar has given out that's pretty good as a treasure hunt item. Starting off, if you want to even try to look for the M16 locations, you need to be in an online session for 20 minutes. If you're not, then you're gonna have no chance of finding this weapon. Now, once you've been in an online session for 20 minutes, there are 9 locations in total where the crime scenes to find clues for this weapon can spawn. What I should point out is you don't need to go to all 9 of these crime scenes because you only need 5 parts or clues to get the M16. So what I would suggest is just to fly around the city. There are 5 locations in the city to be exact, and what I did, as you can see, is I just had a dodo and I just kind of flew around the locations in the city. So the locations, we've got one up in sort of Vinewood Hills, we've got one at the pier, we've got one at the overpass of the big ol' highway in the center of the map, we got one by the Meriwether docks, and then we also got one all the way towards the dam of the LS River. Those are the main locations I was just flying around as I was able to find one. Now, if you do want to check more towards Sandy and Paleto Bay, there's one next to the construction site where the dump trucks spawn. There's one way up at the docks marina area of Sandy Shore. We've got one in Grapeseed next to the runway, just a bit off. And then we finally have one all the way up in Paleto Bay, which spawns near the motel. So the locations are definitely very far away from each other. And the final location, if you're near there, is kind of where Dr. Dre's final country club mission is at. So it's near the beaches off to the left side of the map. Either way, that is all the locations. As I said, you need to be in a map for 20 minutes to start having these crime scenes spawn. Now, once you have collected your first weapon part, you need to leave the session, join a new one, and then wait another 20 minutes. I should point out, though, that if you have a friend online and they also are in a separate session and they find a crime scene, you can join their session and get their crime scene part, which means that you're not going to have to wait 20 minutes. If you have a friend online to help you, they can cut it down by half. Not only do you get the M16, but you also get $75,000 in total once you complete the entire event, because you get $5,000 for each of the 5 parts, which is $25,000, and then you get $50,000 as a reward for finding the M16. Now, there is some upgrades that you can put on this weapon, which is actually really nice. A lot of the treasure hunt weapons, like the revolvers, you can't really put any upgrades on, but you can put an extended clip, a flashlight, a suppressor, and an extra grip on this weapon, plus you can change the weapon tint. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. The weapon's got great damage. In fact, I watched another video, and this is one of the better weapons in the game for damage. The only thing I will say is it's a little tricky to get headshots with this gun. I really like the bullpup rifle personally because of its super fast rate of fire to just bing somebody right in the head, but overall this weapon does a lot more damage to the chest, and when you do hit a headshot, it's gonna be basically a guaranteed kill. So it is a really nice weapon. The fact that you can upgrade it makes it super nice as well. I actually think that this is 100% worth your time, especially for how cool and iconic of a gun this is. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully you did learn how to get the M16 by the end of this video. Either way, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!